Well, welcome to the Okanogan Forest channel. Well, today I'm also not in the Okanogan. In fact, I'm far, far away from the Okanogan. Today I'm in southern China, and I'm about to walk over to a room where I'm going to be having a meeting. And I thought I'd take you along on that walk, really as a contrast to some of the things that we take for granted. And I really think it would be a good idea for all of us that enjoy frugal bushcraft and the outdoors to fully appreciate everything we have. And sometimes it's good just to put it in contrast, which is what I'm going to try to do today. Now, this is the path that I take to my meeting, and you can see that this is clearly not in North America, but if you can see it, the door cells are clean, clothing's clean on the line, and people are doing what they can do. Some are students and some are probably employees. There's somebody coming out of their door now. And you can see that some of it's pretty simple. I'm going to walk around this way and kind of go the back way, so that you can get a full view of what's here and how people in this place live. And really, this is not to criticize anybody or to make any complaints. It's simply to say we should all feel very lucky about what we have. Now, that is an interesting place to live, and in particular, I like that chicken right in front of the door there. But you can see where people are collecting water, and yes, people are using those buildings. Let's walk a little farther. And so that we have a full contrast here, these are faculty or professional apartments going up into the sky. And here's a guy that's probably somebody's grandfather out for a walk. But if you turn around to this side, you can see what's left. And it's really pretty gruesome. So, when you're complaining about the office that you work in, or maybe that the house you live in isn't fancy enough, or maybe your cabin isn't as pretty as the next guy, just take a look at this. And to tell you the truth, even here, you can find nature if you look. In these vines that are growing here in the rubble. I asked somebody about this morning, and what they said was, well, they'll probably want to make more parking space, because this country, like so many others, is being overwhelmed by automobiles. The only other thing I would say here, which might be of interest to you, is that unfortunately I can't video the smell, because there is truly a distinct smell. Let's go ahead and move on a little farther. Actually, as we do, I'm looking up at the sky and wondering if maybe, just maybe, I should have brought an umbrella. Most of the ladies right now use umbrellas because of the sun, since this is pretty far south. Take a look at these cars. They're all pretty nice cars. And it's always been interesting to me how poorly people here take care of public space and how much they invest in their own transportation or in their personal space inside their apartment. Now here you can see older apartments. And if you look up on that balcony, you can see how somebody's growing plants and doing everything they can to make that a home. And maybe that's also the point. It's not so much a question of how fancy the place you live in is, but maybe how much you make it into a home. One of the things that are remarkable to me, that you just can't duplicate in the West, is the spectacular patina that can be found on the walls here. Look at that wall. It's just incredibly beautiful. Old, timeless wall. Here comes another one of those upscale BMWs. This is a little bit more true to characters here culturally. One of the other big luxuries that I miss so very much when I come to this place is the luxury of quiet, of peace and quiet. It is so very, very hard to find. No one could say this is a beautiful place. But in the background is all the noise. Well, I have arrived at my destination, and I hope you have appreciated this little walk on the far side. I would love to hear from you. Welcome to the Okanogan Forest channel. And please let me know if you have some comments or some interest in what I've talked about today.